Hey, this is Steven Silver, and I wanted to share with you something that I shared with my students just this past week. Just a mindset, because having a strong mindset besides just the skill of drawing is essential throughout your journey. And that mindset that I wanted to share was just to, as crazy as it sounds, just forget about your future. And having that idea is more about not stressing out so much, because the future is the one thing that we just can't control. It's important to have the ambition. It's important to have a goal and to set goals, a weekly calendar, a schedule, whatever that may be, but you don't know what the result's ever going to be. And we know we've all lived through it and gone through it. Things are always just going to change, and they always do. I knew when I was younger I wanted to be an artist. I used to stress out at that point where, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? What am I going to become? And what I realized after all these years, I never had control of that. It was just things happened when I just started acting out on improving my skills, for instance. So I knew I wanted to be an artist. Did I ever know that I was going to get hired at a theme park drawing caricatures? How could I have predicted that? I had no idea. I just happened to be talking to a friend one day, and he mentioned they're looking for caricature artists. Boom, all of a sudden my future was created at that moment. I had no idea. When I got hired in the animation industry, met some guy, invited me out to go to Warner Brothers because I showed up at one place. And again, over and over again, this is going to be the scenario that you're going to experience your whole life. Even the person that you meet, the partner, the person you spend the rest of your life with, you don't know where you're going to meet them, when you're going to meet them, how you're going to meet them. So the idea behind the concept of forget about the future is stop trying to put so much pressure on yourself as to what that's going to be, because you just don't know. Again, I want to be the artist. I want to work at a studio. I want to own my own company. Those are important things to understand and know about yourself, and creating that target for yourself. Those are vital. If you don't have that, then you're not going to accomplish anything, unfortunately. You're not going to move ahead. You can't just sit around and wait for things to just drop on you and think, well, I'm not thinking about my future. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. That's not what you want to do, okay? So put those goals in motion. Stop trying to, the stress is the biggest cause of just anxiety and lack of motivation, lack of inspiration. Stress is going to just stop you in your tracks from really accomplishing anything. And I personally believe can cause a lot of health issues if you're stressing so much about that. So don't worry about what people are going to say, what the response is going to be. If you send someone some artwork and you don't hear back from them straight away, again, that's the future. You can't control that. So you're going to find by eliminating this thought process, it's going to benefit you. So I would suggest even writing it down somewhere and in your mind repeating that whenever something is starting to worry you about some future event, just say, forget about the future, and write it down and let that be a saying within yourself, right? So anyway, I hope this tip sort of helped. Again, it's a mindset that will sort of free you in many ways if you can adopt it. And it's not that it's going to be easy. Nothing's easy upon this journey, but you got to try it, all right? All right, take care.